How do you heal your diastasis recti in 4 months? My very first question for you is, what does healing mean to you? Is it the bulging belly that is making you very uncomfortable and frustrating because you always look like you're still pregnant, you can't wear the clothes that you once wear? Or is it more the core components aspect where like you used to do Pilates and yoga and you used to run and do weightlifting and all of that, but right now you're unable to perform a lot of these exercises because you're scared that it could worsen yourself, you're scared that you're not able to handle it, and you just feel very weak? Or is it both, bit of both the aesthetic and both the functional aspect side of things? Because every postpartum is very unique. You need to find out what it is that you're looking for in order for you to find out what is it that you need. If I'm talking about that bulging belly, right, a lot of the moms are concerned about how come, they still look like they're still pregnant. It might not always necessarily be a severe diastasis recti. A lot of that can be just a loose tissue, loose muscles, abdominal fat, and constipation, bloating. That could be a contributing factor for that bulging belly, not necessarily from diastasis. For some moms who are more functional focused, they might not have the bulging belly appearance, but they could have a 3 to 4 fingers diastasis recti. So it's really interesting. You need to find out what is your starting point first of all. If you haven't done a self-check to see what is your upper, middle, and lower diastasis recti is, I suggest you to go check that out first. Take a look and see how wide and also how deep your diastasis is. Because the width, yes, it tells me that, okay, it's how much a stretch, maybe 4 finger stretch, or some people can put 2 palms together. That's really stretch. But I'm very interested to know how deep it goes in. Is it half a knuckle, 2 knuckle, a finger? And some moms I have helped, they have 4 fingers, right, diastasis, and they only have a nail deep. And that is meaning, with the nail depth, it means that they can tense their core, they can engage the core very well, and that makes them a more functional core versus somebody who is 2 knuckle, like you can put the whole fist into the stomach and there's still room to go in. So that is telling me that the core is unable to be tensed and there's no tensions inside the deep core muscle. So we need to rebuild that connective tissue. Now, I wanted to show you how my client is able to heal their diastasis in 4 months. So let me show you a screen share here. I'm on my iPad, but I'll put a screen here. Now you can appreciate that every postpartum is unique, and you can see these moms here. Some of them has a lot of weight to lose, some of them with the abdominal very bulging out, and some of them are not. And some of them has very little weight to lose, and their profiles are all different. So that's why when you search what is the best exercises to heal my diastasis recti, it will not work for you, because whatever that exercise that pops up on your screen will not understand what your unique situations are. So example that how I help these clients to heal their diastasis recti in 4 months. First of all, I need to know that if they have weights to lose, how much weight they need to lose. Second thing is, I mentioned that earlier, what is their diastasis recti situation is like. Is it upper, middle, lower? Is it just the upper? Is it just the lower, right? If I need to know so that I can target the exercises that is based on that area. What is their breathing pattern like? So are they doing a 360 breathing, or are they just chest breather, belly breather? If you don't understand what the breathing is, you can check out my 360 breathing video. You will learn more about it. How are they engaging their core? Are they just sucking in the belly? Are they pushing the belly out when they're engaging the core? So those are really important. But also, in addition to it, I wanted to know your posture. So a lot of these moms, not all of them, but some of these you can tell that they have a really bad anterior pelvic tilt, and like that means that you have like a really deep curve in your back. So if we're looking at this picture here, this mama on the left side, this black mama on the left side, you can see her curvature on the back is very indented inside. So we need to fix her posture so that she can actually use her core muscles a lot more efficiently. She started with 3 fingers and 2 knuckles, and working on her posture was one of the main things to achieve in order for her to use the core. Now, another thing I would look at is whether she has a tight and weak pelvic floor or a loose and weak pelvic floor. Your pelvic floor has a lot to do with your lower abdomen, how you're actually engaging or not. So if you scroll back up here, this mom on the right side in blue top, she has that bulging belly. Yeah, I mean, her diastasis, it's 2 fingers. It's not that wide, 1.5 knuckles, kind of deep, right? But what really causing that lower bulging belly was because of her tight pelvic floor. She has a hyperactive pelvic floor. It just means that like down there is always clinched together with or without knowing. She's very tight down there. And when she's tight down there, it's putting a lot of pressure up. So work on releasing and relaxing her pelvic floor, expanding it, right? Stretching it. It helped her to not just heal her diastasis, but also her lower abdomen profile looks a lot better, a lot flatter, not necessarily super flat, right? This is realistic here, but it's a lot flatter than before. Now, if you're looking at the mom on the left here, her name is Kathy. She's amazing. I also look at your ribs alignment. So I talked about ribs alignment and ribs flare in the how to heal your upper diastasis recti video in my channel. You can take a look at that, how to draw yourself and see where your line is standing on your ribs. So you will know whether you have a flare ribs or not. So by knowing, okay, your posture, your alignment, your ribs alignment, whether you have a tight pelvic floor or weak and loose pelvic floor, right? Upper, middle, lower diastasis recti, along with how much weight you have to lose, and all of that information is gathered, then I can accurately give you a plan that works for you to heal in 4 months. In research, actually for the connective tissues to regenerate and rebuild, it will take about 12 to 18 months. But because I know your body very well by assessing you, your situations, by looking at how you are and knowing from experience is how, just looking at over thousands of belly pictures over the years, I know exactly what will work for you or not. So I would get you to start looking at first, check if you have diastasis and how wide and how deep the diastasis recti is for you. Second, check out my how to do a 360 breathing or what's important about 360 breathing along with the workout videos. That would be second. And then see if you have a tight or loose pelvic floor. There is a video on my channel. There's a playlist there that you can look at that. How to heal your upper diastasis recti. I will take a look at, okay, where's your ribs are standing. So that would be the fourth thing as well. There's nothing wrong to look after yourself and put yourself as the priority. But if you do want to fast track your results and don't want to wait a whole year for you to finally heal and do the right thing, you can start working with me now at www.tummywarrior.com and book a free consultation call, and then I can chat with you about your situations and explain to you how my program might be able to help you. So book a call there in the link down here in the description box below, and subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.